Hello everyone, and welcome back to our boat, which of course is in its new mooring. Now, if you didn't see the video where we actually took this thing from our previous one in South Walsham to the new one, pop out banner, go and watch that because it is actually a really good video. We have done a heck of a lot of work on this thing. Well, by we, I mean primarily Dunk. Let me show you what I mean. So if I just pan you guys around, yeah, and take a look at all of this woodwork. All of the woodwork along here, going right the way down the side, and then these strips as well. All of that has been completely sanded down and completely re-varnished. And she looks so good because of it. Now, I mean, we've still got the other like side bit to do around there. That's still got to be done. And as well as that, there's a few other little things which will need to be, you know, a few little tasks which will need to be completed. And here's Dunk with more about them.
Deck needs painting, etc. The top of the cable, that needs cleaning off because that's fiberglass. And then we've got to repaint around there, reseal all the windows. Got to take that off, take all the glass out, scrape all the rubber out, and then reseal it. Which I'll probably use mastic for that, clear mastic. Any questions? Fabulous.
So, in other words,
a lot of work.
There's still a heck of a lot of work to be done. Nevertheless, though, we have still got. We have still achieved quite a lot.
I think looking at what's been done, it kind of gives you the momentum and the push to think, yeah, actually it's really good. So it gives you incentive to carry on and get the rest of it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the main plan for today isn't actually to work on her, but is instead to take her out for just a wee cruise, that's all. So let's get out on the river. Well, here we are, out on the river. Hello. And it's actually really rather pleasant, isn't it?
It is, but it is a bit breezy, so
yeah. It's, really?
Just on my back,
yeah. I mean, when you're near water, it does tend to be, you know, the breeze does tend to pick up a bit, but, you know, it's... Nevertheless, it is a really nice, sunny, hot day today. And it's really nice being out on the river. This is actually our first time being out since we moved the boat. And on the day that we moved the boat was the first time going out this year. And really, I don't know why we haven't come out on her more. It's lovely. It really, really is. Them two are chilling at the arm, of course. Catching a few rays, as you do.
I'm just trying to find the sleeve of my jacket and I put my hand in the pocket instead of the arm.
Of course you did.
Yeah, well that's me on opening.
Right, well, we are now on the other side of Acle Bridge. And, yeah, just cruising along, just kind of chilling. We've encountered our first river ranger this year. Of course, no problems with them because we're respectable and civilised and good broads users. So we've been out on the water for about 20 minutes now, and we're just passing Upton Dyke. Well, hey, yeah. So we've got a couple boats up there and one behind us, but yeah, oh, it is so chill, guys. It really, really is. Sat here cruising along, soaking up some rays. So we've just carried out our first successful overtaking manoeuvre of 2023. Oh, very nice indeed. And yeah, oh god, I can see a sail. Okay, that joy has just plummeted somewhat. It'll be fine, sure, fine. Yeah, but first overtake. Yes. So, as it turned out, the sailing boat actually wasn't much of a problem at all. It was coming down on the reach actually and came down port to port, so good stuff. However, I can see two more sails in the distance. One of them has just come round the corner. Brilliant. Oh, hang on, there's a buoy in the river. Perhaps there's some kind of race on. Oh, God.
Oh no, it's not the Three Rivers, is it?
Wouldn't be the Three Rivers, no.
I think that's next weekend.
Right, it'll come out next weekend then.
It will be alright, it's not going to be that bad.
I mean, yeah, there's two buoys up there and 3 sailing boats. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Right, well, that was fun. Not. So basically, we came up to the bend where the third mouth is, and came up to the bend where the third mouth is, and rounded the corner, and there was a couple of toppers who were like cutting straight across to go down the mouth of the third. Absolutely fine, no problem with them. What I did have a problem with though were the paddle boarders who were coming out of the third mouth and then heading towards the bank where the toppers had come from. Now I went round behind the toppers, no problem at all. You know, perfect speeds and everything. Paddle boarders on the other hand, because of them, I had to reverse, and I'm sat in the middle of the channel, bearing in mind that this is on a bend and we've got the mouth of another major river. So I'm sat there reversing, trying not to hit these bloody paddle boarders.
Who I liken to...
who dunk likens to cyclists
on the road.
Yeah. So they were a flipping nuisance. Eventually they get out of the way. Now bear in mind as well as that, there's a bigger sailing cruiser who, thank the Lord, was using his inboard engine at the time. But yeah, but there was him as well, who was like trying to come out of the car. There's a person behind me, or behind us, and yeah, it was all just a bit chaotic. It's kind of like, right, I'm reversing in the middle of the channel. As soon as the paddle boards are out of the way, floored it to try and then get past these others. And then the sailing cruiser then comes around behind us because it wanted to go the other way along the river, but it couldn't because there were so many people in the way. So honestly, that was rather chaotic, but nevertheless, handled it well. Handled it like a pro, in fact, I'd say. And yeah, now things have chilled out a bit. There's still more boys along here though, which I'm not liking the look of. Yeah, I'm not. Sorry, I made a stupid joke there. Yeah, not liking the look of them, but yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Would have been half as chaotic if it weren't for the paddle boarders. Tell you what, this is weird, right? That just there, that's St Bennett's. And then that's the cut to South Walsham, which we'd normally come out of and then go back up, but because of the new mooring, we don't. That is really weird, going past there, and yeah. Oh man, the amount of times that we've come out of there and gone back up there and moored on the Broad, or at the edge of the Broad really, and yet we don't anymore. Unusual. It is an unusual feeling. But hey ho. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Speaking of which, I've just had a couple of chocolate digestives, by the way. So, if memory serves me correctly, that right there, that used to be right by the cut near-ish our new mooring. Yet now that we've moved to our new mooring, it's come down here to South Walsham. How ironic is that? Anyway, also got the ant mouth just there. Right, well, we've been stuck behind this paddle steamer for God knows how long. Yeah, and it's infuriating. It's so far out into the channel that you can't really overtake it. Plus the fact there's been so many twists and turns in the river, and also so many boats. Yeah, it's been impossible to overtake it. But at the same time, it's so slow. I mean, we're on tick over, right? And at one point, we were about to go into it. I had to reverse a little bit. But also, we've got this little boat here, then we've got another one behind us. And yeah, at one point we were like 3 abreast because we were going that slowly, and not even any of our tickovers could like keep us at a decent speed, so we were going like 3 abreast, for God's sake. It's ridiculous. I mean, I get the attraction of the paddle steamer, but it doesn't make it doesn't really make for a good excuse still. And it's going to be going down Ranworth Cut probably. Actually, it might not. I don't think it is. We're going to go down there. We're going to go down there, turn around on the Broad, and then come back, and I'll go end this clip because I need to do that soon. Okay, so we've now made it onto the Ranworth Cut, and well, just as the paddle steamer was going out of view, right, saw it move over to the edge of the river. I reckon he did that just to ruffle our feathers, you know, seriously, because if he could do that before, or if he could do that then, sorry, why couldn't he do it before? I mean, these people are supposed to be highly trained, you know, the sort of people that skipper, like those sort of like paddle steamers, and also the wherries as well. But he obviously ain't, and if he is, then he's abusing his power. But anyway, we're not gonna let that spoil our day, because we have now chillaxed once again. And yeah, we're now on our way down to Ranworth Broad. Okay, so here we are on Ranworth Broad. There was something really rather radical's happened. I've actually let Dunk take over the helm for a bit, and I've just sat here at the aft. That doesn't happen very often, to be fair, but it's really nice. It's just such a nice day, and it's just nice to just sit here and do bugger all. It's great. And of course, don't get me wrong, you know, I've said this countless times, in fact, I love doing my stuff at the helm, I really, really do. Hence the skipper hat. But, you know, every now and again, just you know, once in a while, it's nice to treat myself and just sit back here and just be, not do anything. I'm simply just being. Another great thing about me taking this opportunity to sit here at the rear and just chill for a bit is it's actually allowed me to play around with the camera a little bit and get it set back up properly, because somehow, and I don't know how, when I ended off one of the other clips, I managed to alter the display, and so not all the information was actually like coming up on the screen. I've just played around with it, and it's now showing me everything that I wanted in the layout that I want, so great. It's just great. Got my mum back here with me. Just put her coat on.
Actually, I'm just about right now.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm alright. I mean, when I'm there helming, I've got like a bit of shelter from the wind. But then when I'm sat back here, yes, I'm a bit more exposed to the wind, but then at the same time I'm also more in the sun. So actually, it's alright for me. I'm nice.
I do find if I just go a couple of feet that way, I'm warmer. I'm cooler back here.
Yeah.
Because it's the breeze.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still quite a cool breeze at this time of the year.
Oh yeah, which is ridiculous because it's the 27th of May, and yet, you know, temperatures are still struggling to get to 20. Yes, not getting close.
The sun is hot. I mean, we've had to put our sun cream on so we don't get
sun cream up.
UV is really high this weekend. So
yeah.
you need to make sure that you're protected.
Yes. But yeah, I'll just make sure. Yes, my collar's actually alright for once, because normally I've got part of my collar sticking up. If you watch pretty much any of the other videos where I'm wearing a shirt or even a polo,
and then
I've got a bit of collar up.
Oh no, my collar's wrong.
It's really annoying, so I've just suddenly remembered. But my collar's actually alright today, to be fair. And the other thing that annoys me is my life jacket's never usually at the same level. Like one side is further down than the other, but I think that's alright.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's probably because your collar's better. Well, having said that, it's a little bit...
What?
Hang on. Sorry, I just need to interfere. There we go. perfect. There you are. Lovely job. Oh, no, it's not in there. It's all right. Sorted. It's fine.
Yes! That's something I noticed, by the way, when I'm on the boat. I tend to do a yes a lot. I do a lot of yesing. Yes.
Well, as you can see, we've got the red duster flying nicely here, and we've got our RYA pennant as well.
Yes. Look at that, red duster, RYA pennant. Brilliant.
RYA gold members pennant.
Well, it ain't a golden flag, though.
No, it's a gold members pennant, because we're gold members.
Yeah, the gold members of the RYA apparently. Nice. Anyway, I've got to go wash my hands. I just put it on that.
Well, don't leave it there. Where was it? Yeah, I know
it's there, but it fell in about there. Anyway, I'm going to go wash my hands.
Oh my god!
Oh, hello there. Yep, I'm back at the helm once again. And we're now actually back out on the main river, the River Muir. Yeah, nice big sailing boat just going along our port side just there for you. Alright, but yeah, but thankfully this time we've got no paddle steamers or anything in front of us. We've got no bugger all behind us at all. Right, well that just back there, that's the cut for South Walsham again. But, once again, we don't have to go up there. It's really weird passing that and yet not actually going up it. Weird. It really is, but yeah. Still, we're really happy with the new mooring. Far prefer it to the one that we had at that place. And yeah, definitely a lot more chill. I think that things will be a lot more chill now that we've moved the mooring. In actual fact, things are a lot more chill today. It's great. Great. Mind you, having said that, I mean, we've had one or two minor episodes, but nothing major, really. Touch wood. Yeah, touch wood. We've not had anything major, really. Just one or two little niggles. I mean, back there was someone trying to get out of the cut just as we was going past, so I sped up, put almost to max, in fact, to get past that, but which was annoying because I was just about to do a recording. Other than that, wasn't really a problem at all. It was just the fact that I wanted to start recording at that exact moment. Yeah, that was slightly inconvenient, but like I said, it's no biggie. Really isn't. Tell you what might be well, fun, but not necessarily in a good way. It's the fact that I can see two sails on the horizon and a further one just coming around the bend. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, look at all of them sails. There's some more over there as well. Look at them all. We're approaching the third cut and all, or the third valve, should I say. So, oh, please say they're all up the third, please. Jeepers creepers. Oh god, I think there's one that's going to be around this bend, potentially. One or two around here. A few up there and about 150 away.
So they're all going down, aren't they?
Yeah. Deep joy. Well, to be fair, the boys only went a certain way down there. So I'm wondering, look, there's one, and whether you can see that, there's an orange fella just over there. But they only went a certain way down, so they might not actually go anywhere near as far down as our cut is. Yeah, oh my flippin' egg. Okay, so we've contended with two, both of which were going pretty much side by side, nearly crashing into each other. But yeah, we've contended by them, maxed this out while doing so. But yeah, we've got another one there who's currently on a run, but will want to tack very soon. And then we've got about 998 to go. Well, not quite that many, but mind you, I'm starting to question that. Okay, so a few bum-twitchy moments later, and we've managed to pass a lot of them. Look at them all back now. I don't know how well it's showing up on here. I think you can see quite a few, but Doug's got a couple picky, so I'll throw them in. But There were loads of the buggers, not quite 150 or 900 whatever that I was making out to be, you know, that was over-exaggerating it. I appreciate that, but done it again. Blown his nose in a clip. Yeah, but that's
pick it.
lovely.
And did you notice the pirate boat that's back there? How close that came to an accident?
I didn't catch that one.
That actually bumped.
Oh, but I thought the pirate boat was a privately owned one.
No.
No?
It's got a star.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay,
fair enough.
usually, I think it's Herbert Woods.
But yeah, but that was quite a lot of boats, sailing boats, in quick succession, but hey, I've dealt with it very well in fact. And
Handled like a pro.
yes, definitely embrace yourself, Sheila. But yeah, but no paddle boarders back at the third mouth though, which at least that was something. Be thankful for small mercies and all that, but yeah. There's loads of them. You're looking back there actually, I think to myself, did I really pass all of them? Yeah, there was a lot of them in quick succession. I think I've earned some Thingstons. A few little ducklings there as we're about to head under Acle Bridge. And well, I just had a very rather weird experience. It was a bit like there was a parallel universe going on. Well, basically, there was a boat similar-ish to this. I mean, it had more wood than it actually had more wood than this does, but yeah, nevertheless, it's a boat with quite a bit of wood. And there was this lad who was wearing sunglasses. I wear sunglasses pretty much all the time. Okay, I'm not doing it so much today on video purely because these block out LED lights, so I can't actually see the screen on the camera. But yeah, but other than when I've not been filming, I've had my sunnies on pretty much all the time. So you know, so yeah, so there was a lad with sunnies on a boat similar to this, with exactly the same life jacket, and he was mopping the decks, which is also something that I've done, something which I'll have to do again. So it was literally like looking into a parallel universe, and he was probably a similar age to me as well, so yeah, that was kind of freaky. Yeah, unusual. Anyway, listen, we've gone under Acle Bridge now, so not too far till the mooring. Right, well, here we are, back at our mooring. Look at this. So yeah, so we actually came in and we've moored up with the starboard side to the well, sort of quay heading really, and yeah, the reason being is because this bit of varnish work here, as I believe I mentioned earlier, this bit of varnish work here, that is yet to be done, and so to make it easier for us, or rather Dunk, yeah, we've coming this way, so yeah, so it makes it a bit easier. And coming in, sorry, I keep getting the light wrong, coming in was actually, oh, it was really nice in comparison to the other place, you know. Had to do a bit of that forwards backwards stuff, because I can't steer in reverse, as I said, but equally, you know, I had to try and get it in just right, and the tide was like trying to carry the boat down that way. But yeah, but overall it actually went really well. That was incredible. That was, honestly, I don't think it could have gone much better. The only thing that could have gone better though was well, when I was tying up the rope just down there, kind of sort of whipped myself in the gentleman's area. Yeah. But even other than that, it was perfect coming in, really was. It's been such a nice day out on the water today. So glad that we decided to come out. Yes, it's had one or two moments, shall we say, but the vast majority of it has just been so nice, so pleasant. But anyway, listen, on that note, thank you all very much for watching this video. We hope to catch you on another episode, potentially even a boating episode, very soon. But until then, wonderful people, bye.